my bill for the phone is always debit. Well, it seems like they didn't debit it. So they wanted to interrupt, but interrupting the service don't stop internet. But these motherfucking feds, these fake ass Jew motherfuckers, all right? They turned around and they've had their little tweakies fuck with the thing so that way if you lose service, you can't go live. You can't see this is all the setup for what's going to happen. But what I'm going to share is going to be pretty motherfucking innocuous. And I see we only got one brother here. I didn't inform nobody. They should have came on in. We got 5 likes, 3. And they need to come on in. Anywho, I'm going to keep my music playing. Let me tell you about, man, let me tell you. The world's got some dumb motherfuckers in it. You hear me? Did you hear me? Believe me now. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come in because I know a few of them gonna stop. They're gonna want to hear what I gotta say with their goofy ass selves. So let them come. They brought this upon their motherfucking self. Trust me. So I had to call these motherfuckers and had to make the payment. And you know, they love people talking to a dumb machine. That's this new generation. It's so comfortable. That's why they're so goddamn lazy. In their head and everywhere else. Let me see. I'm just putting up some stuff, okay? Oh, it's gonna be a good one. Believe that. I always said if they don't know how to fucking stop being stupid, you know, I wouldn't fuck with them. But seeing how they're so goddamn stupid, see what they think is they think that, see, they actually believe, I don't know who convinced them, it must have been, I don't know who convinced them, I'm not gonna give these motherfuckers no names, but one of these monkeys today, they didn't cause the motherfucking last reset. They've been convinced to believe they did, but they didn't. Trust me. They got a whole bunch of people following them because they dealing with some other things that you don't know nothing about. And these motherfuckers are dumb. Trust me. Okay, let me see if I can find this. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy this. Y'all going, hey, what's going on, Marcus, Rondo, Stu, what's up, baby? Oh, what's going on? Yeah, they blocking stuff out. They mess. Right now, the internet's fine, right? It's dumb. I have it off the internet because it was rolling some kind of weird stuff. But I'm gonna break the bank. I'm gonna break the bank today, bro. And you know how we do it. You know what I'm. Hey, original lone wolf. What's going on, beloved? You know, whatever I say, you better believe there's sources and references to back everything up. And it's not even about that, because some of that could be fiction. What it's going to be about is how perverse these motherfuckers are. Now the thing is, they weren't aware, or semi-aware, of the awakening. You know how you have the flags to have the two griffins? Well, yeah, the Griffiths, you know, the lion with the what's called body holding the so-called coat of arms. You know, it's a secret between the fake kings and queens of England and the Vatican perversion and Washington, D.C. with the headless helmet. You know, the pseudo armor. You know what headless mean, right? Without a brain, right? You know that, right? You know, that's a signal for them to be able to communicate. The Vanderbilts were the first ones to come up with who the first richest people. Then you have the Rothschilds. I think they're in lead right now. Bonds. You know, these are robber barons. They're Ashkenazis. All right. As I was reading in Arthur Koestler's 13th Tribe, which I was just going through, you see how from the so-called six, what we believe is a little earlier than that, how they were causing cascades by being with certain groups, causing wars. This is what's not interpreted. This is in other books. What do you want to say? The Bolshevik Wars, the Russian Dilemma, the Black Russians, and all that other stuff. No, for real. Today, people call them white folk. Why? Because they're coming to the real holy of holies. And they're dealing with the true Phoenicians. The true, for those who want to be in the Hebraic religion, because you have a hard time separating fact from fiction. The true lifestyle of Hebraic people. We were all over the earth. When Atlantis fell, it was phenomenal. Okay? The only way they could conquer us by making war on those who were left after the war had already been going on. We call it the fall of Tartaria. Just like all those Ashkenaz fucks that was over in Georgia, St. Petersburg and all that, which is a place. The Bolshevik, Lights of the Longsword, which actually happened everywhere. That means killing off the top officials, the heads, whether it be the kings, the queens, or whoever. And then marrying, and this is why I wanted y'all to pay attention to this. How many of y'all had somebody Dutch in the late 17, early 1800s marry, well, really in the 1700s, marry into your family? You know why they were marrying into certain autochthonous families? Because of who we were and the brick bracket of things, royalty. See, a lot of y'all have a hard time with them because we were all the same anyway. It was no, like in the military, E1, E2, E3, E4, and then in non-commissioned officers, NCOs, and all that. See, that's the perversion. It's hard to make headway and have an understanding about the truth. What would I be considered? I don't know. A con? Pop, I'm the eldest son. That's why they were killing a lot of us, because they knew that they would come and get us and utilize us, or murderers. So the families, because of who we were, and after all the killing, it's in the DNA is to kill the eldest son or daughter. Why don't you do some research and dig it up for yourselves? I didn't want to go here with all the bric-a-brac going on. And the other thing I want to express to you that I attempted to express 10 years ago, I wanted to tell everybody, stop sharing all the information. But see, niggas like to argue and fight because you don't know no better. See, what I'm doing right now can be detrimental to you. Why? Because they're watching to see who wakes up and sees things for what they are. And by telling you certain things, I have to be careful. You really think you know everything and you believe, and you ain't shit. Nobody's shit. That's what amazes me, how lucrative and mindless at the same time you are. So the men marrying the Dutch men, the fictional Dutch men, because the real Dutch men, mine happened to be dark, but it was by another narrative who married my great-grandmother, all right, and great-grandmother's mother and great-grandmother's father. So that means 6 times great-grandparents. So Margaret Maggie Klein is the 5th. I'm not going to say my 6 great-grandmothers and my 6 great-grandfathers. Yeah, of course I know them. I've shared it on Facebook fucking about 15 times, going back motherfucking 13 generations. How many motherfuckers can really do that? I caught a motherfucker using my family's name. Peckerwood motherfucker. Pulled up their family and thought that they were straight from motherfucking England. You know it was called New Netherlands, New York, right? Why? Do you know why it was called that? Not New Amsterdam, New Netherlands. Where you get the West East Indian Dutch trade, you know, which we all the fucking tobacco statues and everything. See, the Mongols, they don't know. What they don't know is they're not who they were, because the true Mongolians were darker than they were dark as Africans. I already told you, my friend Denji, he showed me a picture, man. He says, no, this is we know he was a Negro, but they're also aware of who made wars and what happened to him. It don't matter about the Gomer and Yaphet, the female Gomer and Yaphet and all that, yeah. But the thing is, all of us is fucking families. Who would disrupt family like that? And then marry cousins and have as many babies as they possibly can? That comes with a mental motherfucking enfrailment. Why am I saying this? They want you to believe this is what the Phoenicians look like, right? We know that the Phoenicians were Negroes, the true Atlanteans, right? Excuse me. But this is what they fucking want you to believe. They want you to accept this bullshit. Now, I showed you a picture, a drawing by an Ashkenazi of the true Arabs. Niggas. What the fuck is that? This is whitewashing. And I hate saying whitewashing. This is a perversion. This is what that is. We're not going to say whitewashing no more. A fucking perversion. Okay? Everybody that has a sense knows that the original Phoenicians were Negroid. Okay? Look, they even whitewashed this motherfucker. They got to make him light damn near bright. You know what I'm saying? Almost white motherfucker. And we know white ain't nothing real. Okay? Why am I going way back to these real old pictures? Now, there were different shades. Don't get it fucked up. But the majority of them was dark as motherfucking midnight. Okay? And this is the other way they try to do it, which alludes to the fact that Negroes did start changing the moment they started eating a lot of fucking meat, staying in the cold dormitories and everything else. Yeah, and see, this one here, they want you to believe is some kind of old ancient bronze. No, this is the remnants of Atlantis and Tartaria. This is not how the motherfuckers walked around. They walked around with motherfucking full clothes, full suits. They want you to believe that motherfuckers started off breaking bones and crack. You know, the Africa thing is all based on Darwinism, which has been debunked. That's why when motherfuckers talking about, yeah, African, first of all, there's no such thing. Darwinism, that Ashkenazi fucktard, he was a nutcase hooked up on his own drugs and everything else. See, this is what people have a hard time dealing with. The reality of the situation and how many of them played a role together. I mean, you think about it. Rothschild and all them motherfuckers came over here. Now, I read this motherfucking book. I don't know if any of y'all were paying the goddamn attention. All right? Let me back this motherfucker because I got 1,000 books right here in front of me. I brought some more books down. I ain't going to show them to you because we got to read, right? Goddamn, what else? Because I had enough of these retarded motherfuckers. I don't care about motherfucking Phil some kind of way either. I done had enough of you Philly motherfuckers. And give y'all the fucking business. You want the business? I give it to you. And it ain't got to be all in the books because I know fucking history. But I just got to get a monkeys they motherfucking business. Let me slide this back a little bit. I've been going through some books, y'all. My apologies, y'all. Being kind of slow right here. But this is what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be talking about, hey, what's the rappers ain't resource? Don't even know what the fuck they talking about. And what boggles my mind is the motherfuckers that pay attention to these worthless, slack-jawed motherfuckers who don't even know who they are no more. And I tell them real quick, shut up. You don't even know who the fuck you are. And that's not our emotions, feelings, and a goddamn thing so we can bring it to close. But yeah, I hit them in their motherfucking gut. Because I can't stand they motherfucking asses. Where the fuck did I put it at? Did I take it back upstairs? Yeah, I was bringing out some new books, guys. No, it's not that one either. God damn it. Yeah, you see, I got books everywhere. No, it's not over there. God damn it, I thought I had it right here. Nah, I'm moving slow. Trust me, I ain't moving fast as no fucking body. I can hear somebody now. Slow down, Red. Fuck us slow, nigga. We all moving kind of slow. But I'm moving slow, trust me. I'm trying to make sure I got the right. That's all books on America. That's about 10 books right there on America. God damn it, Red. Wait, this is the new one, right? Yeah. I just want to read that. God damn it, Red. Okay, here we go. My dumb ass. Yo, I've got, you couldn't see it. Exposing Expositions. This is one about Honey Mikowski. I got the 2019. I was actually out in the shed digging that one out. I took it upstairs. I'm not reading that bitch. It's got all kind of corrections and highlights and marks in it. This one is even better. The thing what I'm alluding to is that these fucking robber barons, when they came here, not one of them knew nothing about steamboats. They weren't seafarers. They weren't Roman. They knew nothing about the land, except for what was passed over. We were still fighting. Oh, we were fucking fighting, people. Not no Mongolians. They weren't fighting no goddamn body. All right? So when you get all these individuals, all right? Let's pull that out. See, right now, these motherfuckers got people running around, got them believing they're the Phoenicians, the true Atlanteans. Ha! 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 Oh, shit. So we're going to look at the robber barons of the Gilded Age. The Gilded Age. Whoo, child, these motherfuckers. So anyway, let's go here. So the robber baron is a term used frequently in the 19th century during America's Gilded Age to describe successful industrialists whose business practices were often considered ruthless or unethical. Included in the list of so-called robber barons are Andrew Carnegie. Carnegie Hall is not Carnegie Hall. Cornelius Vanderbilt, and John D. fucking Rockefeller. The main ones. And when they brought the people here, once we were fighting each other and their little half-breed nitwits, yes, people, they're little half-breed nitwits. There's a little lighter and some dark. From Europe, even blackamoors, because they were growing them as Cabbage Patch babies too. And they're running around right now in certain positions, and most of you don't know who the fuck they is because they kind of look like us. This dumb motherfuckers, okay? They came in here and they had no knowledge, because you're gonna look over in Europe, of how to build the structures that were standing. And most of these buildings go very far underground. I mean, very fucking far, people. I'm talking about when you're looking at the so-called capitals all over, you can add about another motherfucking 40 stories. No, this is not no make-believe shit. See, y'all think mud flood, little mud flood coming out of the hill. Y'all never looked at a video of a mud flood? How it buried whole cities at least 200 feet deep? Oh, that's right. Y'all, nobody said, hey, go and look at this and go look at the people with the pole and the rods and shit digging down. Oh, when they digging, reason why they were so happy about radar, ground radar, ground penetrating radar, is so they could see certain structures so they wouldn't damage them. Oh, does that make sense? How about this, for instance? This guy named Walter. I don't know what year it was, but he had developed this thing to put in glasses. I think it was called Tylet. Just listen to this now. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay? Because this is what I like to do. I like to see when they want to be assholes, and I'm not even giving you a bunch of shit. Dicylinine, I think it's called. Dicylinine. I don't have it up. I'm looking for it. I believe it's dicylinine. I'm just going off the top of the script. You can look it up. I believe it's Dicy. Dicylinine. Let me type this shit in. I think it's Dicyane or something like that. Somebody pull it up. Dicyane or Aine or something like that. This is from coal tar, a derivative from coal tar production. All right. Now, what they do, they've weaponized it. Night vision, thermal, they've weaponized everything. Now, this motherfucking half-breed created this shit and a number of things to see the aurora around the body, and at the same time can break down the prisms of it, how strong and how weak it is. Right now, this is a weapon. They look through your walls and everything. That's why these things are built. These were built conical around, all right, with ambient holes for like tables and stuff around, and it would echo when you walk in. It would vibrate and they wouldn't be able to look through the fucking walls made of earth and clay and stone, seashells, and what you call for the concrete, even rice resin. That's why you don't see us growing rice here like we used to. I'm giving y'all some fucking tea today. So these motherfuckers came in, and you know what they did? Rehab the buildings. and then show everybody who was aware before they destroyed it, because they want to give them a new land. That's why they call it the New World. It's the oldest place. The place where they shouldn't have fucked around. But they got all these little nuclear weapons and all these other little things you have no idea about. The thing is, that's why I'm saying it's very important, because you niggas don't know how to come together. You are the laziest, unscrupulous motherfuckers I ever heard. Just you'll follow any dumb motherfucker. You even go on a goofy ass march with one of their little field agents because of a fucking religion based upon the 1800s, and then because they got you believing it goes way back when it don't. I mean, breaking that down for you too, goddamn. Maybe you want to go back reading Flatlanders and breaking down the house of all the different books to go with it to show you even further. Anybody pull it up? Did anybody pull it up? It was made by Walter John Kilmer. Thank you, baby. Dyson and glasses. Yes. Exactly. And he did it where he made it where you can see red as well. Now it's been weaponized, so we all see it right here. Let me show you. Let me empty this before I put it up here. Guidelines and shit. Goofy ass guy. What the goddamn thing? Hold on. Yeah, that's me jumping around. And hey, Alexander, you better not be playing with it, because I know you got a habit with playing with that damn thing. That's why I got chew marks on it. Where's it at, man? You little monkey, where's it? Boy, where's it at? God, where you at, boy? Oh my goodness, little nigga. You better not be up under the sofa. If you got it, boy, I swear for goodness. Yeah, I'm trying to find my little. I want to make sure he ain't got it, but I think you do. All right, let me make sure it goes outside. Just hold on, guys. You're not in a rush, are you? If you are, hey, bye. Hold on, bye-bye. Woo. Now, my apologies. It was the damn lizard laying right beside the damn thing. What's it with me and the lizards, man? Anyway, my apologies. Whew, let me show you. I'm sorry. I thought you had it because you chewed it up. All right, let me kick the round out. All right, so I'm gonna show you best way I can from this side. It's a red dot. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. All right, I'm gonna leave it open so you're safe. Okay, empty. All right, nothing in the pipe, windpipe. I want you to see this. You see that red? That's true right there. If I put it right, that's true. That's how right on it is. That red dot, that red, to be able to do it phonetically with what we call mechanical chemical. That's exactly where that's from. Now the problem is that's just a spot. It's not like you're looking through a whole, like you're looking through this. So everything, see, this has what's called like an amber. These are shooting glasses, okay? And expensive ones too. Don't even waste your time on them, right? So you have an amber. Amber hides shit. It's like the brown note. Are you listening to me? Are you following along? Good. Put my shit back in here. Apologies for the weapon, but you know, it's not 2-8. I'm all about 2-8, but constitutional. Because of these monkeys who don't know nothing. Raised to be fucking weirdos. Now anyway, Walter John Kilmore, let me pull him up. I know baby girl pulled him up. If Lloyd's here, I know he pulled him up. Okay. All right. Oh, that's pretty quick. Good. Okay. Was a British medical electrician at St. Thomas Hospital, London. There from 1879 to 1893, he was in charge of electrotherapy. He was also in a private medical practice in Lambeth Grove, London. Now, what's funny is, we know what re-engineering is, right? Okay. This shit is not new. So if we want to see things to know if they're human, or if they're people, or if they're not people, what would you do? You would have a way, and there are reports that there are helmets that have little cups, little gullies in them that look like they held a visor. This is a fact. You can look it up. But that's not long because it's petroleum based, right? Or so believed. Like I said, the second most common liquid on earth is oil. We'll never run out of it. Just like water. The thing is, some things were sent afar along with many of our people to take it and show them as if it had been lost. Other than them being quickly and that taken once learned and inferred to be different. I mean, he was in electrocuting motherfuckers. That show you how barbaric and how seditious these motherfuckers are. Okay? So anyway, he was born in 1847, Bury Street, Edmonds, Suffolk, England. Died 1920, age 73 or 72, in Isles of Wight, England. Education, King Edward's IV School, Bury St. Edmunds. Alma mater, St. John's College, Cambridge. Occupation, medical electrician. How the fuck is he gonna know about coal tar and extracting from it? See, this is what I'm talking about. Just like these motherfuckers coming here, chopping down the grand old trees, because there's a story about may my sound carry in the winds. Do you know what that means? As it brushes over the grass and swims through the trees, sings over the mountaintops, high and low. See, these motherfuckers weren't expecting, and there's a lot of things they really don't know. A lot of things they don't know, even that top motherfucking monkey, who might have been around for a little while. So anyway, supposedly he extracted this coal tar removal, infusion, all that kind of stuff, created this way to be able to see the aurora. They stopped that shit. Can't have that. What they do with it, they weaponized it. Any and everything of our old world wept the fucking knives. All the bells taken down. Why would you take down the bells? Does that mean something still moves around? I'm only asking. Why were all the bells taken down? And they tell y'all that bell's a Liberty Bell. You know why the bitch cracked? It wasn't because of no goddamn war, because they tried to remake something that was cheap as fuck after they melted every goddamn thing down. And they want to hang it up as if it was a greeting thing, welcoming. It was more part of their delusion. No fucking liberty. Give me liberty or give me death. The fuck we gonna be saying that when we fighting for every goddamn thing? Make sense of it. That's how pragmatically fucking stupid they are. They are perversions. Go and sleep with your children and your sisters and your brothers, women, and tell me how that work out in about a century from now. Bunch of nutcases running around, unless you're running around with motherfucking spot fingers and shit. Spot fucking toes hanging upside down from a tree like a fucking bat wanting to eat red flesh and shit. That's what's wrong with these motherfuckers. And in any one of them, that didn't want to go along with the picture because motherfuckers got some morals, man. Don't get it fucked up. They put them because they motherfuckers, I'll tell you, they don't care about nobody. They put their peoples in the asylum to death do their part. And now these sick motherfuckers walking around in all black with little tinges hanging, being all, we're gonna get some food stamps, as if they ain't already got enough. And I keep telling y'all to come together and stop being stupid with you niggas because you're lazy. You stay right where the fuck you at, like it's gonna change. Nigga nothing gonna change until you change your motherfucking self. And people don't want to hear this shit. Man, do the motherfucking research, man. You know what I'm saying? We built a great fucking kingdom to fight some shit. And the moment we fell, these little fucking monkeys, these little turd cutters who were told to hide away, came running on in. How the fuck they get so rich when they were so-called fucking broke? A free world, free everything, and now everybody's got to pay? That's some insidious shit, ain't it? Pay for what? And then we got dumb niggas listening to the worst of the goofiest niggas. I'd rather you find out exactly if you're from over there when the majority of you motherfuckers are from down south. That's right, whether it be Mexico, Chihuahua, wherever the fuck. Fuck, even a lot of y'all from Alaska, motherfuckers. Then we got some niggas that's caught up in the fray because the women just didn't like what was going on. They came into our party. From over the up. Our very same fucking people. Now running around bucketed ass stupid, not knowing nothing. Listening to a bunch of liars. That all they know is war and fucking destruction. It ain't the real destruction, but the one that y'all are more aware of. These motherfuckers that are highly motivated and trained and smart, but don't know this simple fucking truth. I bought a pear, and I'm questioning that motherfucker, because I never ate a pear this motherfucking hard. Organic my ass. And all organic ain't organic. Y'all already know it. If you ain't got seeds, it ain't organic. Fuck the FDA and fuck what the USDA say. Them motherfuckers part of the fucking problem too. But you taste good though. Maybe that's what they're fucking me up. Oh, I'm not worried about all that mRNA shit. And they might be aware of that now. Damn, that's so good. Did any of y'all learn how to? Did any of y'all gonna watch that little 1-2 minute movie? I don't remember how to fucking pronounce it. So, Lafayette or whatever the fuck about the Cabbage Patch children. Let me spell it out for you. All right, pull up on history. So I gotta see how to spell the motherfucker. I know it's LAF with a hyphen over the E and then the regular E. Okay. Aux. A-U-X. Aux. C-H-O-U-X. I think it's Lafayette or some shit like that. Lafayette. So it's Lafayette. So some shit like that. I pronounced it before. Okay? Watch the motherfucker. That's some of you Peckerwoods watch it too. Go watch the motherfucker. I'll never call you white again in my life. Well, hell, I haven't been. Take that how the fuck you want. I'm tired of you motherfuckers. Hold on. I don't see it. I'm trying to see. I don't feel like typing that shit in again. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, ready? All right. Okay, right, here we go.
La fuchsia.
La fuchsia.
La fuchsia.
La fuchsia.
La fuchsia.
That's fucking French. Yeah, I guess it is. La fuchsia.
La fuchsia.
La fuchsia.
La fée aux choux.
La fuchsia. There you go, la fuchsia. I love it. I love languages. I even love the cultures. I love France. I just don't like the arrogance of ignorance. Now, anywho, these motherfuckers have destroyed the fucking fabric of the world. They got more pale skins running around blind and dumber than a motherfucker. And I'd be upset if I was one. And they ain't nothing but niggas anyway. Dead ass serious. They had them motherfuckers running around killing our people. Like, you come from us, you monkey. You stupid fucking monkey. No, in real Earth time, the only ones who are related to us, as far as two distinct people, I hate to say this, brothers and sisters, don't get upset with me, motherfuckers. But yeah, the original fucking Mongolians. No, not this new shit. They was afar. All right? Fucked up, warred the fuck out, and a whole lot of other shit, and a whole lot of their women getting this goopity gopped. You take it however the fuck you want. And they didn't look how the fuck they look today. Now, when it comes to phenotypes, we make many phenotypes, because you gotta remember, I told you about the medical thing as far as the knowledge. I don't know if it's still in Wikipedia and you all, because you know who's controlling that. Them goofy motherfuckers. It was up to, the last study I had read was 150 to 200 melanated men and women. No cheating. Look at the areas. Were having pale skinned babies. I'm not talking about albinos, motherfuckers. That's a whole different thing. I'm talking about what y'all call white. Pale skinned, Caucasian mountain, goofy religious shit, to which they probably went to. That's why the niggas changed. All that motherfucking war will make a motherfucker run and hide in many different places, and to survive, be all weak and tired, not in the sun, make you eat some weird shit. And over a period of time, subjugation's a motherfucker. Especially when you already got niggas with blonde hair and green and blue eyes. What island am I talking about? There's 5 of them. How about here, the ones that are born here that don't have no pale skins in their family? How come nobody ever talks about that? When all these little monkeys who ain't never been nowhere, only between Mexico, California, and some liberal state, and over on reservations running their fucking mouths, and they don't know the first thing about the goddamn earth they live on. I said, I wish one of them monkeys would come to me and say some goofy shit while I run their asses through. They better stay sucking each other's whatever the fuck they doing and mind their manners and learn something for real. Atlanta Braves. It's called Atlanta Brave. Atlanta's Braves, not motherfucking Mongol, not the new age motherfucking Mongolian. And I say that with meaning, goddammit, and authority, motherfucker. One thing when motherfucking marrying your family, another thing when they fucking your men and raping your women. And then when your men killing a whole bunch of them motherfuckers and still walking away free, that's my family, motherfuckers. And they thought that we just wasn't going to be, we weren't going to know who we was. Like the women in our family weren't going to say, and the men weren't going to sit there and pull into the side. Take a drink of this hooch. I know you're 14. Just take a drink of this hooch. Shut the fuck up. And get a little bit of tobacco. Don't smoke this shit. Just get a little bit of tobacco. You seen how I make it, put in my coffee. And I'm sitting there green and throwing up and started sneaking this little bourbon-filled tobacco. It was so good, it had me mellowed the fuck out. And that shit that I was hearing. And then when I went to Edinburgh, Scotland, and I told y'all, 90 years old, 87, one was 90. The man was 87, 85. I had to drink the motherfucking 12 drinks. See, that motherfucker ain't say shit right there when I said that. Because I told you he a fraud. You dig what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have a hard time dealing with reality and truth. Because everybody think we're not the same, people. But we are the same. You get where I'm coming from? See, look, if you can get tea that's really informative from anywhere else, go right ahead. Go right ahead. If it's meaningful for you to ascend, to elevate, to come from where you at, to actually have some good, decent knowledge instead of playing their fucking game, that's why I get upset about certain things. I just don't believe, if I'm not, I'll entertain shit, but don't play the game. Pay attention and listen. And see, it's the people that believe you got to play the game. That's not how you get ahead. It's when you start playing that game is when you fucking start realizing there's no game to be played. There's a fucking way to be, and there's some way to carry yourself. And you know what? That's what the fuck they're worried about. Keep playing that game. That means you stuck in that vicious cycle. You stop playing that motherfucker, you detract and remove your fucking self from that. It's good to be informed with those who want to stay in a position of predicament, but most of the motherfuckers that come up on you, especially now, Trojan horse, they don't give a fuck if you just wipe your ass. I know some dumb ones, we all together, they can just drop a bomb. Do you know what we can access? Oh my God. You have to think, if you're going to think one step, you better be thinking 10 to 20 steps ahead. So a whole lot of things I'm just going to extrapolate on that. I'm not going to bring up a whole lot of other shit. All right? Some things aren't meant to be discussed on here. If you got a motherfucking broken back, I got a fucked up back, and I know I'll be swinging an axe pick. I'll be wrapped the fuck up, and I'll be swinging and ice bags everywhere. I'll be swinging an ice pick and a motherfucking a jackhammer and a whole lot of shit. You better get it. You better get it. What? Huh? Coconut water. You dig what I'm saying? I was going to read right on this time around. I was like, no, motherfucker, I got to talk about this because I was sitting here. And when I started chatting with the brother, I was like, what? No, man, you don't got to do it. No. Like, it's complication. Staying in complication. What if you was to do this? Blah, blah, blah. And if you start doing with that, but I would have to do that because, well, be obedient slave. Slave, you know what being obedient slave is? I mean, slave to a narrative. Now imagine stepping out that narrative. Wouldn't that be like outside the gates now? Now you got to figure out what to fucking do. Well, either you're going to do it now or you're going to wait a little longer saying, oh, I should have done it 10 years ago when I heard it. And we all do that, right? I'm including myself. We all do that, right? No, I just didn't accept who the fuck I was until my goddamn 50s. I said I'll live 4 of the men in my family. Pops, he died at the hospital, but wrestling around with Van Long and getting a scratch on his head that became a blood clot. At least he went clean. He didn't shoot no more of that cocaine shit. I was right there when he went into it. And then my uncle was driving by and ran right over there. It was like clockwork, like it was meant to happen. Pops, I remember telling me to change your way and something's going to happen, Pops. I know it. He's wrestling like that. 2 big motherfucking Rikers Island half-life locked up Vietnam veteran motherfuckers. Pops a big motherfucker. And this, and next thing you know, I'm like, you got a little cut in your head, Pops. Man, don't worry about that shit, man. Right. Because they had that way of talking like, it's weird ass. Anyway, he said, just dust it off, put his hat on. Motherfucker, 2 weeks later, we sitting at the bus stop heading down north. I'm getting ready to head out. I got to head over to East Orange and go on for my motherfucking, get back to the military. What the fuck? That's when I got down. I bit the shit out of my hand. I still got Mark there. Put my hand in his mouth. He bit right to the fucking bone. I'm just keeping it there, keeping him from fucking, it's Pops. When you give a fucking foot, I mean, Unc was driving his Dodge Hot Rod. You know the little red rock like that one? Yeah. AT&T, Mayflower moving, whatever the fuck that is, ran across the street. He helped me with Pops, Went back to the military. And then I think it was on a cruise. And they flew me off. They carted me off on the flight deck, over the ocean. Got me back home for about 15 days. He was good. Had to cut me off again because they said, look, Mr. Branch, the motherfucking Peckerwoods and all the faunas, they want to pull plugs. I'm like, he's looking good. His system's clean. You got to change his diet. What do you mean change his diet? You got to stop giving him shit. He needs motherfucking natural herbs and spices and stuff. But they knew I was vegan powerlifting, I'm talking to these dumb motherfuckers, but I'm young. Youthful. Anyway, came back one more time, unplugged it. He lived a few more months, and I believe they put shit in and stuff to make people go to sleep. I think that most of these hospitals are fucking murderers. I said, I think, in my own opinion. Yeah, and there's enough people in the medical field that probably could sit there going, it's happened. The thing is, buried him at the Veterans Cemetery in Newark, New Jersey. And it was beautiful. I feel like Bruce Lee and shit. My suit and everything. Put my pop in the ground. And I refused to go to any other one after that. You see what I'm saying? I buried my son. I didn't like that. That was it. No more funerals. And that's when I made the declaration. You bury me butt naked with my ass facing the sky. Tell all these motherfuckers they can come and kiss it now, all rank and stank. Butt ass and bucket and naked by a certain tree. It's already known which one. If the roots are there, you find a spot where you can put me without disrupting the roots. At least his body. But these motherfuckers have done the worst shit. And I don't like Peckerwood racists who don't like Jews, because motherfucker, you just one and the same. It was a Jew that created the KKK, you stupid motherfuckers. It's Symposium for the Devil, right? A Symphony for the Devil, one of my favorite songs. People have a hard time accepting the reality of the situation because they've been brought to the lowest of existence. As great as the people they are. I'm talking about people, all of us. Man, woman. Not a fucking human or some kind of mankind shit. None of that. None of that. Remove that from your dialect. It's a curse. But man and woman are so fucking powerful that motherfucker goes through all this shit because they that goddamn scared. Gotta poison the water, everything meticulous. Food, you make motherfuckers work hard, all the wars, but because of the dumb motherfuckers before us who didn't fight to the last motherfucker, excuse me. This is what we're dealing with. And then the motherfuckers over us acting like they big shit, ain't no fucking bodies. Or their family. But they ain't no fucking bodies. Dig what I'm saying? Now everybody, every walk of life should be pissed the fuck off. But no, some people have a hard time unless they hear it from one of their own. In the last few years, I think there's enough Peckerwoods that came around and started telling the fucking truth. Even America being what it is, and the fact that those fake ass Ashkenazi bastards aren't Phoenicians. As I stated last week, if motherfuckers knew the truth, I think there's motherfucker everywhere. But see, there's motherfuckers that know the truth, and they're just as sick as these sons of bitches. And motherfuckers have been groomed. First of all, when these motherfuckers came over here, and they put themselves in a position because they were asked to, based on family, fake ass traditions and shit, because that's what they did everywhere. We read it. They brought all their families in, and the ones that didn't want no part of it, they put them in asylum. Or shot them. Things that me and you wouldn't fathom doing to our family, unless you all cracked the fuck up or some dumb shit, or you one of them hybrid motherfuckers. But other than that, not putting a curse upon you, just stating numbers. Okay? Other than that, that's what the fuck they did. They brought their family in. That's why all these motherfuckers you see, all related. And the presidents and all that shit. It took a 13-year-old girl to pull that out of her ass when Bush was in there. And some of us sitting around going, damn, she just figuring that out. We thought everybody knew it. And we was all looking at each other going, damn, we thought everybody knew that. And the news was making a big thing. A 13-year-old girl just showed that they're all related because they all fucking cousins. Fucking each other. Then they got these people they graft in who are just sick. They're fake Satanist, Luciferian, dumb motherfuckers. Fakes. They let them do all kind of perverse shit, and they say, hey, we need you to nurture this motherfucking kid. So they make them real sick in the head while they're getting told the truth by visitors that you don't know about. Why would they sit there saying, yeah, they had 100 visitors a fucking week? No. That's like some Damien shit, right? But this is for real. And they groom these motherfuckers. And then they get them into their fucking selected fake-ass colleges. Harvard, Yale, Brown, all them institutes. Institutions. Insta-fucking-tutions. Think about it. Talking about institutionalized motherfuckers. You think a prison's a place with just a hole and all that shit and 3 squares and the cot rack and a cot? Institutions are everywhere around your asses. And then they motherfuckers say, oh, it's that time, Obama. Barry Obama, don't worry. We got with Mike, and we're gonna hook him up. We're keeping the dick. We just gotta keep it wrapped down. All right, we know you love it. We need you to go ahead and motherfuckers can't even keep the law degree. That's how sick these motherfuckers. And you heard about all the Chinese Hindus, that motherfuckers was paying the motherfucking professors to pass their asses. You can't make this shit up. Why is that everyone around the world want to fight each other and they got the same shit we got? Think about it. You can't make this shit up, people. I'll be saying this and I say, well, what the fuck? Ain't nobody putting this shit together? I'm not gonna be doing some elegant kind of way. I'm just gonna throw it in your motherfucking face. You go find out about the what's called coal tar, stretch, all that shit. You gonna get into the numbers of that. Who else you heard talking about it? I did this 10 years ago, and people said you fucking crazy, Ray. I be reading the Bible every day, sharing the shit in there, getting people hyped up so I can get them in and go, hey, listen, you know where this comes from, right? Only 1 or 2 motherfuckers actually listening, and everybody else thought I was fucking buckeye crazy, but look at them now. That's older. That's for MySpace, all the other shit. People in the military I serve with will tell you right off the back, yeah, James used to talk some crazy shit. And now they're going, damn, man, you used to say this shit. God damn, bro. Wow, you used to say that shit? Man, I thought you was just fucking, you probably hung over from the night before. What the fuck? I'm telling y'all, man, and a lot of times I was always told this by the older brothers who were hip. They ain't ready for that shit. But I was like, well, I used to be like, well, when the fuck they gonna be ready? We'd be out there fishing, me and the old heads. I always hung with the Vietnam guys while I was in the military. Getting ready to retire, went from the Army to the Navy, you know what I'm saying? They got out for 5-6 years, they came into the Navy, so I was the ones I hung around with. Yeah, in the 80s, come on, the guys, Vietnam was over in 75. Think about it, goddamn, do the math. So they had finished off another 8-10 years. So plenty of Vietnam veterans around me. And some master she was saying she's a motherfucking Korean in World War II. So I would get niggas talking about, but we're gonna take you somewhere. Who you think took me to Edinburgh, Scotland to that little tavern where I had to drink them 12 drinks? Fell the first time, got to the 11th one, had to piss. The worst thing to do, and the lady was going, by that time I stood up. I didn't know that shit was like that, but I was like down there. I thought I might have been over-exaggerating. They said, well, we're going to get you all right. You got one more time to get this drink? And I'm looking at that big motherfucker in the corner look like Brutus. With that big-ass Dutchman hat on and shit with that lantern. What the fuck you got a lantern for? We got flashlights. Motherfucker had to be about 400 pounds sitting over there. He never looked over here or nothing. He had his little motherfucking pint and that pewter motherfucking... That's Edinburgh, Scotland, but they got the same shit, right? Never. This is a big, burly, big-bearded motherfucking, Swinger X type motherfucker. Listen, okay? I was after the shepherd's pie and the big ass titties in my motherfucking face. I was like, oh, we gonna get this drink. And the moment I got done is when people started coming in and they pulled me around to the side where it's off the cut. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? Everybody coming and touching me, touching my little waves up on my head and shit, putting head to my head, and they started telling me a whole lot of shit. Got a story to tell. But appreciate y'all taking the time to come over here. Fuck the ones that don't. Fuck them. I don't care about motherfuckers that don't care about themselves. I really don't. I do not. Not one way. But now, does it make sense? Does it make sense? They came over here to our shit. And just move right in. Like they control it. We built that shit. Then we was off, and the people who was coming after all the wars, ragged, tagged, been hunted by foreign motherfuckers because they were single and out. They weren't all together. Now we got niggas together, and they don't even know how to get together. Dumb niggas in the cities and the suburbs. Just dumb niggas. The Joneses and everything else. Don't even know who they are. Just dumb niggas. You better come up out of that dumb state. Share this shit with your family. I don't give a fuck about cussing all. Share it with them. Say, hey, sit down. I want you to listen to this. That's what I'm telling to y'all now if you're watching. If you made it to the end. All right? I'm talking about the people you might share it with. Share it with them. I'm not going to give all the drop. I can't do that in one sitting. I told y'all baby steps. All right? So get up here. About 2 hours. Come back and we'll get the read in. All right? It was 60-something degrees this morning. Right now it's at 80. And I done took the motherfucking witch card off. All right? And pay attention. Fuck that we Indian shit. That stops you from being who you truly are. Okay? That stops you from being who you fucking truly are. That's why I always had an issue with all this Indian shit. I was like, y'all still doing that? And God, women talking about you can wear the weave, the shit's coming from foreigners, and like they have your best interest. It's always somebody that never been nowhere and done nothing except up the same East Coast or somewhere. It's like, what the fuck? But we used to know it's something different when you're born with it, or we were the first ones to fuck with the hair because we were very beautiful people. But there was a time when that was unimportant. As of right now, painting your fucking fingernails is important. If you ain't got the heart, the mind, and the spirit to get a man, I don't give a fuck how you look. And man, you don't have the motherfucking heart, spirit, and what you call it. And this is what about some fake ass sex appeal? That's supposed to be your mental state. It's about energy. Ain't nothing wrong. You ain't gotta be ugly. Some of y'all need to stop eating that garbage. But ain't nothing wrong with a little food powder, because you know we've been fucked up for a little bit. And besides, some of y'all you only gonna get older, motherfucker. You better find the right one and not be arguing about senseless shit. Worried about a fucking bill. Learn how to chop some wood and build some shit. Learn how to make you some solar goddamn pounds using them raggedy ass CDs you don't fucking play no more. Instead of throwing them away and putting them in the chipper. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has something else for review? Appreciate that. Nah, don't have to be revealed. Thank you, brother. My sister. Appreciate that. But anyway, let me get off of here. I'm going to shut you all up and I'm going to get the fuck off. I usually answer some shit, but I'm going to get the fuck off. And my girl, Rondo, what's going on, beloved? Oh, what's going on, beloved? Yes, sir. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. In the Bible community, you don't have no privacy. Android, Apple, iPhone, whatever, you don't have no privacy. Third parties and all that, foreigners know everything. They know all your shit, even your little thumb codes and all that shit. Marcus Williams, what's going on, beloved? Original Lonewolf, beloved, was cracking. Like that document, Randall, that's good shit. Okay. I don't know what document you're talking about. Wait, did I miss something? Must be in the chat. Non-man equals headless. Well, it's deeper than that. It could be we're dealing with the lands with no kings. It could be the secret society where it has no head. They all operate together. I'm trying to inform y'all about that. Great Italian grandpa married a Haitian grandma. Okay. Much love, family. You already know. You want one of them? I call them ghost glasses. That's you're right, baby. Yeah, this right here I like to shoot with this, man. It's really good. Mine's a lot better too. So these right here, these motherfuckers right here get the job done. You hear me? I got like 12 pairs of shooting glasses. I even got my little motherfucking Doc Holliday shooting glasses. You know, I got my ones that I always wear when I'm by myself. My sportsman shooting glasses. So, yeah, I got tons of them as long as I've been shooting. Okay, screens treated with alcohol solutions of various colored dyes were held to train the eyes to perceive electromagnetic radiation outside the normal spectrum and visible. Yeah, it's oil. It's oil based. Like I said, it's coal tar extraction for the chemical. That means we're using coal to extract it instead of heat, which would make it something different. Yeah. Namely in rays, treatment of the screens notably involved cyanide, a toxic coal tar dye originally used in infrared sensitization of photographic plates Exactly. This style is rumored to be banned exactly by the government. Well, it's because they don't want you to be able to see what they're doing. You can actually see people whose auroras are low. When they become hostile, you can see some phenomenal shit and you can see some other shit. It's not impossible to make this shit. Allegedly due to its paranormal properties, these claims are not veracious. Kilmer reported that long-term viewing through these screens was not recommended. Yeah, just like they told you, don't stare at the sun longer than a minute. I stared at that bitch for 4 and 5 minutes. The effect upon our eyes, making them very painful. But after regular viewing and sufficient training, one could dispense with the apparatus. Exactly. The little drones from to spy on you. Goddamn right. Cool. Spy. They ain't no, and the crack little as hell. Bells elevate vibration frequency. Yes. Smart making bells and fog horns. Yes. It is illegal to even honk your horns nowadays. Peep that. A hard fruit in a brown bag. It will ripen nicely. Yeah, I know, baby. I'm hungry. I like the goddamn pill. Let me take a bite for y'all. It's for y'all, fam. I got bionic teeth, too. They had just put them out, too, so. The one about COVID and getting a Nobel. Yo, you saw that shit? Oh, I saw that last night, bro. I thought I shared it. I didn't want to give it no props. 1896. Fantasy song, yes. Thank you, hon. Hey, what's going on, baby girl Slaughter? How you doing, beloved? Herbo! Yo! Yo! Is it the gear in the ear? What's up, Wes? It's good. JB, what's going on? Tribe, baby. Tribe. What's going on, beloved? I got all the brothers. What side motherfucker is it? Thomas Lee, salute. What's going on, beloveds? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? All the beloveds up here. What's going on? Some Vietnam vets fought giant spot. Yeah, but there's more than that they fought. Motherfuckers committing suicide, getting on drugs. They didn't want to even discuss it because, they were warned too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you already know, family. You know what I'm saying? Dondra Baldwin, what's going on, beloved? Yeah, no cuss texting. Don't do that. Not in the text. Appreciate it. Then the goggles in Vietnam have some of those properties. I think they were banned by then. Because anybody that would have shades were usually like tank operators. Depending on getting hit and surviving, flash, fire, and stuff like that. I can't remember. I got to look into that. I got to look into that. I really do while in there. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, beloved? I mean, JB, I'm going to have to look into that, bro. You can look into it, too. You could have tapped it in, but I'll look into it just for further. Because when they banned it, they banned it. That means they destroyed even what was, or took it. Because they're going to take it and do it. They probably got motherfucking screens and shit where they can look through shit. But what the fuck they want to look for when you know what I'm saying? When they probably the monkeys. Had to get What was that, baby? Well, we'll all have the what? And is that what you're trying to say? Get those and wear those glasses? Oh, I know that's right, baby. But anyway, let me get off of here, y'all. All right, book the hour mark because I was like sitting there going, man, let me get a little harder drop because a little harder drip because we got people still talking about goofy shit. And I said, you know what? I done talked about a lot of things that people ignored. Maybe one or two motherfuckers like respected it. And further probably looked into it. But there's so many people are running around so goddamn down. So let me stray a little more because every day, I'm going to throw something at you. Might throw a whole bunch of shit. I'm fighting not to throw a whole lot of things at you. But every time, and only because this is what I'm talking about. It's information that's out there. It's not well put together. But the only reason why is because I don't want them to jump the gun and be like, God damn it, he just said the key thing. I said I got a story to tell, but it ain't just about the number. It's more than that. Okay? Anywho, I'm gonna get off of this motherfucker. What is it? Let me see. Notification. Let me plug this bitch in. This motherfucker going dead again. I unplugged it. Trying to look at that shoe fox. You know this shit, the French word up again. But now you know, so you know how to look it up and save it. That way you can have it for discussion pieces. You ask people, "Hey, you wear this?" Because we have these individuals, man, that if they only really knew what they was doing to themselves, if they only knew what was done to them. Some motherfuckers like where they at because you know how it is. They ain't gotta be like the Joneses. You know, I mean, they could be bigger than the Joneses. I mean, these motherfuckers was, with the money that they had back then, 11 to 18 million would be worth like 7 trillion. When they came here with the hostilities, destroying our shit. Got some of our people in asylums, murdered a lot of them. Bitch ass niggas with that secret shit, like them little monkeys running around blowing up that fake ass Stonehenge in Georgia. That bitch should have been blown up by niggas a long time ago. So I knew niggas mostly went fruity over there because they couldn't even deal with that. Our cities underwater, Peckerwoods riding around, don't even know their true history. All over our motherfucking people. That's why they was dying like crazy in these lakes. Down in Florida. Gators eating their asses up left and right. And some dumb niggas too. Because they don't want to come around. They've been misled. Oh, well. Another one bites the dust. All right? Make sure y'all make people aware. Get their heads up out their fucking asses. Stop with this out of Africa fucking George Orwell told motherfuckers. Mark Twain gave you a symposium. Even Charlie Chaplin detested the bullshit. How can niggas be so dumb on the goddamn East Coast? One nigga come out, put out hell, whatever the fuck, and that nigga died of cancer. Sound familiar? If it ain't HIV, it's cancer. All right? I don't give a fuck about him being a master mason, none of that shit. That shit don't mean nothing. There's another dumb nigga that was utilized, and the nigga got greedy, and they snuffed his ass. Probably. Okay? Yeah, that Pan-African dumb shit. That's like Pan-American. That's why they were the same ones that made up the Native movement. We didn't call ourselves natives and all that goofy shit. We didn't label the mountains or nothing. Them stupid bitches came here, and see, that's how they said, oh, you don't own the land? How can we own the land we belong to? How the fuck you want to own something that's always been here? See, that's what I'm talking about. These motherfuckers are insidious. And now you got dumb motherfuckers, we own the reservation. Huh, yeah. Oh, that's, okay, you native, huh? Okay, all right, roger that, motherfucker. Cabbage Patch children. Orphan motherfuckers. Don't even know you're true. And you want to be nice to them motherfuckers. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, let me get the fuck out of here. Beloved sisters, I'm so happy y'all coming back in the house. My brothers, 2 on the 1. And I'm going to see y'all here shortly. Y'all can hit that Cashapp. I'm still ordering books, niggas. I got to stop. Anyway, I ordered one more. I'm going to tell y'all when we come back home. Oh, God damn, you're going to make me unplug my shit. You need to laugh sometimes. Just the one I ordered. I think I screenshotted it on there, if I remember right. Let me pull it up. Oh, I'm still logged in. Thank you. Okay. More orders. Excuse me. So, arriving Saturday. I don't want to tell y'all, man, but I'm gonna tell y'all so that way you can order it. Now it's 1062. Brand new. I think it costs some more. This one's brand new. This is called the Human Atmosphere, a technique to physically see and read the aurora for health diagnosis, illustrated. And so this is what the book looks like. Walter L. Who is that name? Walter L. Yeah, so it's gonna be here. It's gonna be here. Your purchase October 2nd, right? And it says Saturday. What the fuck is this thing at? View. I didn't get the used. I got the new. Okay. Well, it says 1066, 1062. Why does it not tell me? It usually has it right on the side. This is one order of this purchase, so why is it not saying? It should say it down here on the bottom. Oh, good. Okay, let me view the order again. Make sure. Why is it doing that? I don't have the code. I didn't save the code. It says Saturday up top. Be here Saturday. It said the 7th, so Saturday. So that's all we need to know. So that means that I'll get it unless they put it in a box, I'll get it Monday. Okay. So I just wanted to show y'all. The glasses out there now are fakes. Yes, those glasses, and they hurt fuck your eyes up. If for someone whose great granddaddy had a pair in an antique store, but it would be hard to know. It reminds me of Transformers with grandpa's. No, it reminds me of the motherfucking. So I just slewed y'all to get the fuck off here. It reminds me of the motherfucking what's that motherfucker that played the prisoner on the plane? Transcontinental, whatever the fuck. Nicolas Cage, when the motherfucker was doing. Was he doing? No, it was not. It was the motherfucker from Star Wars when he was doing motherfucking Tomb Raiders and shit. You remember the what's it called? What's that shit called? Not the Tomb Raider, but he was doing that's that bitch. And then Tom Hanks went and did one, motherfucking getting the obstacles and the motherfucking the pops and the Arctic and you know. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, goddammit. I can't remember all them goofy ass movies and shit. It keeps popping up in my head. I see the big ass thing. He got the whip and he got that motherfucking derby hat, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker from Star Wars, motherfucking Han Solo and shit. You know what the fuck I'm talking. Fuck that motherfucker too. Anyway, yo, I gotta get talking about a couple of hours.